choir, the Gevatron.
את ראשו של הגלבוע מישהו צבע אדום, מן הלול מודיע גבר יאיר היום. בת 60 פוקחת עין ונועלת נעלה, יום גדול ממתין בפתח, זה היום שלה. יום גדול עומד בפתח, יום צעיר וחדשני, מגהץ הוא את קמטיה ומוחק שנים.
כי אמיתית היא ולא סמל ולא דגל ולא העבר מאחוריה היא צופה אל המאור. כי אמיתית היא ולא סמל ולא דגל ולא העבר מאחוריה היא צופה אל המאור. העבר מאחוריה היא צופה אל המאור. כי גם סבא וגם אמא, גם נחלם וגם נינה, בקיצור היא מתחדשת כמו עונות שנה. אשת קיץ, אשת חורף, אשת חק ואשת לי, אך בלב עמוק מתחת שם תמיד אני.
It was my dream to sing with this wonderful group. Well, they still don't let me sing with them, but they let me sit with them, and that's fair enough. And if we do look like one happy family, there is a reason to it. It is actually one happy family. For example, these two are brothers. This young, beautiful lady is married, is the sister of this young gentleman, and Kobe, he's a young one. I don't remember him in that group. He's a truck driver who just joined recently. But we have Safi here, who is a real veteran, one of the first ones to join the group. This beautiful lady, actually, you won't believe it. Yeah, I remember her singing in that group, and I'll show you her daughter-in-law. You won't believe it. This is her daughter-in-law. And Tami is married to my friend Shlomo Ben Yaakov, who was with me in the same Hashara. And Nirka, sitting there quietly behind, is married to one of the MPs of the kibbutz movement, Nachman Raz, just recently joined the Knesset. And the most important thing about Nirka is that she grows 7 children. How many grandchildren?
6.
And 6 grandchildren.
שישמעו ב-BBC.
And still has the time to sing. I spent almost a year at Geva, and how sad I was to leave Uri and Leibush and my friends in the Gevatron, and the fish ponds, of course, where I'd spent so much time soaked to the skin. At the age of 18, every Israeli boy is called to do his military service in the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces. Even today, they have to do their 3 years. It's a turning point in everyone's life. It certainly was in mine. This is one of the most common sights in Israel. young soldiers hitching lifts. The main roads are always lined with them, and it's a feature of every country lane too. Shalom. Would you believe it? They all serve in the very same unit that I did. I was destined to become a paratrooper, or that's what I thought at the time. And they really put us through all kinds of hell, assault courses and route marches 40 or 50 miles through the blazing heat, and a drum to beat to keep up flagging spirits. Why am I looking so cheerful, I wonder? Yes, these are all pictures of Private Topol, and boy, did I think we were tough then. Must be joking. Ooh. Well, these boys are all raw recruits. How do you expect them to keep up with me? This is more like it now. Yes, the girls have to go through it all as well. For 2 whole years, and they get the whole works as they always did. And didn't we all adore Sergeant Ayala, who was in charge of us? She was 19 years old and the toughest sergeant I ever heard. But very beautiful, by the way. And didn't that make the whole thing worthwhile?
Your meat small, small. Smut your meat small.
Well, when I did my training at Bedaras, that was the name of my camp, leave was very precious, very rare. But I found ways of slipping out on Friday evenings through the fence, and then across the road into the orange grove, and then on the other side of the grove to the main road and home. And on Saturday night, I would come back again through the same way, through the grove, across the road, through the hole in the fence, and into my tent. And that worked very well for quite a while. Problem was that others started to pull the same trick, and more, until one Saturday, our commander had a strange feeling that he was left alone in the camp. Of course, everybody had cleared off. So he called a roll call, and his feelings were confirmed. He was alone in the camp. What he did, he posted guards along the fence to try and catch us when we come back. That Saturday, when I came, I had a strange feeling that there were more soldiers in the grove than oranges. We all tried to figure out a way how to get into the camp. And finally, I found a wonderful idea which I thought would work. I walked straight up to the sergeant major, the main gate, and told him I still had some time to kill. It was only 11 o'clock, and my pass didn't expire till midnight. Go on, clear off, he said, but don't come back 1 second late or I'll put you in the cooler. And it's going to be pretty crowded in there later on. And so, back in the orange grove, the minutes ticked away. All around were rustling and whispering as everybody got more and more desperate to think of a way to get past the guards. Just before midnight, I returned to the gate and really rubbed it in that I was a minute early. They waved me straight through and never asked to see my non-existent pass. Well, this is what we call chutzpah. And as you see, even in Israel, chutzpah can get you a long way.